Because everything we have, we got it together. Everything, our names are on it. Your mindset is wrong. That's right. Don't marry so-called rich man and marry television. And in your country, the channels are many. You will not finish watching. Marry your friend. And after you marry your friend, live with your friend. It's a blessing. Don't only come to church and pray in tongues and go home and cry. It's unnecessary. Then you go home, you are crying. What kind of thing is that? It's not enough to speak in tongues. It's not enough to fast. Think. I say it all the time. I get into trouble. I keep saying it. Africans, we don't know how to marry. Especially the men. We must admit it and go for deliverance from Jesus Christ. Our romance definition is totally different. When we say romance, we have charge. We don't go for vacation. We don't go anywhere. We cannot cook. Okay? Sometimes I come here, I go to Pastor Paul's house. She will be cooking for me. He will cook. Pastor Joe will be sitting there. If Pastor Joe is from where I'm from, they have carried her in a palanquin and sent her. There are some men here to cook is a taboo. No, that is the way our mindset. I'm telling you. So the women God gave to us, we have made them suffer. We have put unnecessary pressure. They've grown older than their age. I'm not too sure tomorrow I'll come. Stay at home and go. You know, some of you have stayed in this country for over 15 years. You have never taken your family on a vacation. Your wife has never had a break. All you are chasing is money. You get money you can't even spend. Because our system, we cut farmland for women to weed. Pastor Paul, I was courting with my wife when we have a joint account. It helped me because my contribution was very less. So when he brought the idea, I was very happy. She was working in the bank. He came and said we should have joint account. So he has a very good idea. And he came out that the joint account everybody can sign. I said, oh wow. I don't have it. So we built it. Pastor Brian, one day there was a funeral. I don't know whether it was my grandmother. So when we went there, the family was making contribution. And then I told my wife too, because the way the account to print, everybody can sign. So my wife signed, and then I have to send somebody to go and cash the money. Then I make my contribution. We have to contribute as a family to do something. This is about 20-something years ago. I've forgotten what it is. So when my uncle was standing there, when my wife signed, my uncle come and say, my mother is called Najwa and say, Najwa, your son, you finish it. The lady has finished him completely. No, I'm telling you, this is the culture we live in. There are some of us here as men, our wife don't know anything about our life. So the word naked and not ashamed is not without clothes, it's transparency. It's either transparent or it's opaque. It cannot be neutral. My uncle called me and said, hey, so this your tongues, he couldn't say. I said, uncle, why? He said, hey, your account is the woman that signed. Nana, oh, you are finished. That uncle is nowhere to be found. The last time I saw him, battered and tattered, I'm still standing here. What I'm telling you, it has worked for me. And it's working. No! And the two shall be biblical pattern. not talking about your tradition. No, it will work. You make the word of God of none effect by the traditions of your background. Stay in the word. Amen. Stay in the word. Love your wife as Christ loved the church. So this thing is not emotions. Do you know you have to love by faith? Yes, sir. What I'm doing now, I'm counseling you. Yes, sir. I just feel love is by faith. So my love for my wife is not based on what I feel. God said I should love her, and I love her because God said. He didn't say when he respects you. He didn't say when he cook well for you. And he left the bar. Husband, love your wife. If he left it there, I could have misbehaved. But he left the bar as Christ loved the church. So go and study Christ's love for the church to love your wife.